Hello and welcome to my channel, and if you have already been to my channel, then welcome back. My name is Kalina and I'm an expert in public relations and mass communications, and in this video I'm going to talk about something very interesting, which is how our reality is actually created on psychological and subconscious level. So let's start from this. The way that human brain is accepting the world is through patterns and also through stories. So our brains largely perceive things and gather information without our conscious knowledge through patterns and through stories. So what is happening? We have a whole subculture that is created by movies, by different kind of songs and videos and things like that. And what is happening? Imagine that you're watching a romantic comedy. So it's entertaining, it's fun, you can watch it with your loved ones, with your family, maybe as a child, as a teenager, maybe when you grow up, when you have your significant other or romantic partner. You're watching this comedy and it's entertaining, you don't really think through it, it's not like something that you overthink with your conscious frontal cortex, because it is just for fun, it is just for entertainment, it is just something to watch throughout your free time. But what is happening? You watch one, then you watch another, then you watch another. And it is the exact same pattern. I don't know if you have noticed, but mostly it is some kind of, the major character is very unhappy in love, very miserable. They have relationships that are very unhealthy, toxic. They have fights, they have all of those things that are going wrong, and in the end of the day the relationship is failing, or there is, maybe they get married and then in the end there is like divorce, and all of those things are happening within pretty much every comedy, romantic comedy movie. You know, that's just an example. There is other, let's say there is other, like with violence, there's other with other things, but it's pretty much not the story itself, it's the pattern that is created. So basically this pattern that is created is coming into, like it is coming into our subconscious, and it is rewriting our nervous system movie through movie through movie, because it is literally registering within our nervous system as the normal pattern. And it doesn't matter the characters or the events, because the story can be different, but the pattern is pretty much the same. And then, for example, you're listening to the music, and the music is primarily about a sad song about love, that people just fall in love and then they fell out of love, and then there's a lot of problems that happening and they suffered, and there's like song after song after song with this same topic. And you also watch a video, of course, and that creates this short story, but it's still kind of a story that is registering within your nervous system. So what is happening without you knowing this, that becomes the pattern that your nervous system is registering. That more or less becomes your pattern, because when your nervous system and your brain is registering a pattern, it is not really making difference between, oh, that doesn't happen to me. It is registering it as if it is happening to you. And this is not only about, you know, that's just an example about the love story, about the love comedies, for example. There is other stories that are about violence. There is a lot of violence. People are shooting each other. They are chasing each other with a car chase. There is car crashes. All of those things And again, you're watching it as entertainment. But what is happening, it is also registering within your nervous system, and it is telling your nervous system, hey, this is our pattern now, this is the reality, this is the world that we live in. So how to actually work with this information, because I'm pretty sure you have heard a little bit of it, and me as a PR expert, I have actually studied this. The way to, and by the way, I'm not telling you don't watch any entertaining movies or anything like that. Yes, you can watch it, but with conscious, of course. What I'm saying is, now I'm going to tell you how to actually turn this in your favor. The way to turn it in your favor, and the way to actually take charge of what is registering within your own nervous system, because this is ultimately what you can control. The way to do it is become very selective. Become ruthless about what you are consuming as information, regardless of if it is movies, songs, if it is anything else. What is the primary standard? What is the primary pattern that you see in what you are consuming? And this doesn't mean that you shouldn't, let's say, watch the news here and there from time to time, because we still need to maintain informed. I don't watch news for a while, like for a long time I haven't, but from time to time when there's actual important event, I want to watch the news because I want to be informed. What I'm saying is, be very selective of what you are consuming on day-to-day basis as information, because what you are consuming, that pattern that you're seeing, is literally registering within your nervous system. And especially if you're a parent, of course, you have children. There are some movies that are inappropriate for children. Very often there is, I don't know how it is within your countries. In my country, sometimes there is this red dot that means that it's not appropriate for children under a certain age. But despite this, outside of this, you can control what your children are consuming as, let's say, movies or information or anything like that, because when a person is growing up, that is the time that their nervous system and their brain is shaping the most, basically. So those particular patterns are being formed the most when you are a child, even when you're a teenager. But even as a grown-up, let's say you have noticed that there is a pattern that's registered in your nervous system, you can still work through it, I'm gonna say it again, I'm not a therapist, so if there's necessity of an actual therapy, go to therapist, go to a psychologist, because they are very helpful in some situations. But despite this, the things that you can actually do actively that are within your power, that you can do on day-to-day basis, is literally become ruthless about selecting the information that you are consuming. Because it is not only, okay, I watch it and I know this is a movie, that's okay. It's not only this. Yes, your conscious brain knows that it is a movie, but your subconscious and your nervous system probably doesn't know. And I have had several movies throughout my life. They were years ago, I haven't watched them, but it's the type of like horror movies. Some of those movies, I'm like, okay, I wish I didn't watch this, because it's like I watch it out of curiosity, but it is so like horrible, so traumatic, that for several days I can literally feel, me being within this state of reality. My overall state of being was kind of very negative, very, not only that I was fearful, but also I was feeling all overall bad of what I have watched. So this is how much those things can actually impact you. So this is what I had for today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and please let me know down in the comments what do you think about this kind of way of creating patterns. Were you aware of how exactly this happens? Because a lot of people know theoretically that the subculture and the news are influencing us, but I don't know if you knew exactly how this happens. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this topic? What do you know about this topic? Maybe we can create a discussion. Also, you can subscribe for my channel, like and share this video, and I'm going to leave a link below to my Facebook page so that you can follow me in Facebook as well, and also to my website so that you can see who I am and what I'm doing. Thank you very much and have a great day.